You see, self-control is like almost a direct battle. The video that I've linked to this video explains it more, but it's basically just your power, your self-control, if it's able to overcome the subconscious desire to take you down and cry. If you're able to resist that, you're stronger. If you're not, you're weaker. However, the method I discussed in that video was just letting a little eye twitch through and a little bit of that. So I was just thinking, quite literally back there, about how this is really kind of one-way battle, and that's sort of like a little leak. It's like a pressure gauge. I tried to say valve and gauge at the same time, so I said gauge. Ignore that. Anyways, so you, by letting a little eye twitch in, a little hand flutter, by letting those things through, you're sort of relieving the pressure. If you have to fight and perfectly control every aspect of it, you're putting more strain on yourself, quite literally. So by letting a little bit of stuff through, you're lessening the load on the mental capacity. Of course, letting it all through, now you're not straining in your mind, but now you're on the floor sobbing and you feel terrible. So that's sort of the actual release. That's the scientific reason why crying works. But I prefer self-control. Builds your self-control. There's a good thing. So by controlling yourself, you can kind of choose whether you want to fully stop it or fully let it go, how much you want to control, you know? It's pretty cool. And another aspect of that I talked about in the video is how, you know, if your hands want to clench, you just kind of flutter them, you know, shake it off. So by doing that, it's sort of like you're letting it through, but then brushing it off. So if your hands want to like freak out and twitch, by just shaking them off, you're letting all of the nerves signals go to their hand, and then you're just getting rid of them. So you have quite a few tactics for self-control. The main one is brute force, of course. But then you have letting some through, leaking, I suppose you would call it, and then managing, where you let it through but they can get rid of it. So it's kind of like a balancing act. The question is, can you control yourself?